Sure. Well, you actually just kind of lead me into almost another question or similar to that one. That is, so what makes you, and you just mentioned a couple, but what makes you stand out? What makes you unique? I mean, I'm broken down on the side of the road, or I've got my vehicle. I can use my smartphone or whatever, and I can find 5 different towing companies within a radius that they can come get me. Why should I use Broken Road Towing? What makes you unique and different?
Well, like in any service industry or any company, any business, the main, if I can use the word ingredient to the success of that business is going to be customer service. And that's where I believe that we stand apart from all the other tow companies is through our service, through our customer service, through our professionalism, through our response time. Whenever we get a phone call, and especially when they're stuck on the side of the highway, I put myself in that person's shoes, or I'll put myself, and I think, what if that was my wife? What if that was my daughter? What if that was my son, my mom? And we treat each situation, we personalize, or at least I do, and we try to get them to feel safe, comfortable, and back on track for wherever they were going. So again,
so customer service, I'm sorry to jump in there, Jake, but customer service, you mean everyone's going to have a different view of what customer service is. I think it's the overall experience, which it sounds like that's what you're referring to. But you're saying, I picture a tow as I call, I need a tow. They show up at some point. The guy gets out and says, "Hi, you Kenny?" I say, "Yes." He slaps the car on there and then drives me to the place, and that's the end. Not friendly, not. So you're saying the overall, if I'm understanding what you're saying, are you saying the overall experience is just, one of maybe comfort? So it's not you're already in a tough situation. No reason to have the poor tow service make it worse.
Exactly. I've gone to places where I go to pick up the guy's van, and by the time I know it, he's inviting me in. He wants to show, and this really happened. I went to go pick up his van, and he started talking to me, and so I sat there and I started talking with him, and then he asked me to go inside because he wanted to show me, and he had this picture of his daughter who was in the Marines, and he was really proud of his daughter. So, and it was just, it was kind of a surreal moment for me because I just kind of stepped back, and I left making a friend,
right,
with the gentleman, and I was thinking, I just came to pick up his van, and we ended up, he ended up sharing part of his life with me, and I thought that was really neat.